Hey, my lovely people, it is Jade Alicia, and it's nice to meet you. And today I have this wig from Sterly Hair that came with all those different goodies. This is a 613 straight 24-inch wig, and today we're going to be dyeing it titanium. And here I'm filling my bucket up with some water and then some shimmer lights, the toning shimmer lights, because now there's a difference. And I just mixed that up with a little butter knife real quick. Get that wig up in there. This is just a toning step first, just to strip that yellowy color, because baby, that color is brush yellow, everything like out just so it's real yellow, so that the hair is distributed properly. The hair needs to be brushed out as best as possible, and I always rinse in between. And for me, I used hot water because I feel like it processes on the hair better. And I'm refilling my bucket, and I'm putting in this titanium Adore dye. I did use 3 bottles. I used every drop of the 3 bottles. I didn't leave none. I feel like with lighter colors, you really need more, especially when the hair is fuller or longer. And you always want to make sure you mix everything all the way up so that nothing is like chunks of dye or anything of that nature. But I really love this wig from Sterly Hair because it took the dye so well immediately. Like, look at that. I was already shook. And I like how I dipped this entire thing and the knots didn't do nothing crazy. And they was, still good. And look at me dunking it in there because, baby, I need color on my entire wig. And I was so scared, but I had dipped the top where the lace was right there just to get a little more pigment of the color onto there. And I rinsed it out because, baby, it's time to get up into that Insta. Here, I do 3 layers of glue, but I only showed you one here because who wants to watch that the whole time? And you want to make sure that you smear the glue all the way out. That's the difference between a lot of people. And then this is my Ruby Kisses in the number 14. I put that all over the lace. Y'all, this was a 13x6 lace. It was real good. Look how that lace is already laying. Look how it's already into my skin without any type of melt. And I did cut some of that lace off just so I could see better. And I always cut off my ear tabs first before I even melt the lace, just so my ears aren't extra irritated on top of the elastic band that's already extremely tight. And then I comb it in with my comb. I always do this. I just feel like this really melts that lace in some more. And here I'm just drying that glue in. And that happened there. So I folded it up and then I put my elastic band on. And here I'm putting my mousse on because I need my install flat, baby. I don't want not a hair out of place. So mousse is the best route to go, and then going in with your hot comb after. But here I just put my mousse on and I combed it in really, really good. And it's best to use a rat tail comb for this. And then here I'm just making sure my part is in the middle before I put my wrap strips on. I think I call these I don't even know what I call these, but I don't call them that. And I make sure it's tied real tight because, baby, I need that plus that lace band to do its job. And I got under the dryer for, I think, 45 minutes. Came from up under there. I was dying to get that elastic band off, but I did have to go back in and blow dry, like, the back half of my hair because it was still wet from the dye. And then, finally, that elastic band came off. And, baby, I went ahead and hot combed. I went right for what I knew. I went in and I hot combed. After I hot comb and made sure everything was flat, I just went in with my razor comb and I cut all of that excess lace. The razor comb for me works best because it gives it that jagged look. And then I went in with my bedhead hard head and I really sprayed it on my finger. And you want to make sure that you're not drowning it because then your lace will slip back and then that'll be an entirely different problem. And you always want to make sure you use your blow dryer just to dry everything into place and make sure that nothing moves, baby. We are melting. Melt after melt after melt. Back with my Ruby Kisses. This is for the color that match my skin. And I must say, that lace is melted, baby. Melted. And look how flat this is. Like, that's why the dryer and the mousse is the best combination you will ever come across. Here, I'm just hot combing. If I don't do anything else, I just hot comb. And that's me looking at my hair because I was in disbelief. And when I don't use my wax stick, I do use hairspray like I did there. And this is just to mold all of the hair into place. And it does not get extremely hard, especially if you don't spray a lot. So that's really good. And I really was going for like the super fluffy edge look with the straight hair behind the ear. So that's what I went in for. I made sure to part out a thick enough amount of hair on each side, but still making sure that it was even. I hot combed it very good and straight. Then went in and cut everything as evenly as possible. And then I went in with my red, that's the name of the brand, red curling iron, and I curl my baby hairs. And here, as you can see, the fluffiness is already coming, baby. That is why I use spray. And this bed head, 10 out of 10. Everything here is going to be fluffy, cute, and that blow dryer is going to be your best friend just to keep those edges into place. But another thing I do want to say is if you pluck your wig good, it will come out good when it's time to do the baby hairs, and you will not have to do any additional plucking. And then from here, I got my heat protector, and I put it all over my head because when I do put heat into the hair, I do not want the color to strip off, and that's usually what happens with watercoloring. And then I went in and I put my makeup on my part and then sprayed it with a silver spray like such. And here, I'm excited. I'm using my straightening comb because, yeah, and look at that lace, y'all. That lace was amazing. And here I'm just using my comb. I want this hair as straight as possible. Like, I want it to give bone straight. You know, with 613, sometimes you can't get the best look that you're looking for. But, baby, this Sterly hair was everything. Like, look at this already. Period. I sprayed me some oil sheen after this just to get all of the hairs into place. And I cannot wait to get up tomorrow and go get me something to eat and go out to eat. Y'all, look at this. Put my little outfit on. I'm looking good. Go put my Lululemon on. Take me some pictures for Instagram. Do me a little TikToks, y'all, because I've never had this color before. And I must say, I almost like this more than 613 by itself. Look at that lace. Look at them baby hairs, period. Y'all know what to do. Go shop with Sterly Hair. The link will be in my bio. Bye.